PhD podcast, aka the Player Hand Degree podcast. It's your boy Teddy.
I'm your co-host Marcus.
And today we're going to be talking about the sports stuff that's going on in 2024. This is not our yearly episode. This is our episode right before Marcus goes to Dallas and rescues the Cowboys season. Yes. Are you how you looking for your is it your Texas trip or your Dallas trip?
Well, Dallas trip mostly.
Are you looking forward to like resurrecting their season or getting Luka off the injured reserves? Well, teaching Dak Prescott how to throw a 10-yard pass. Telling Jerry Jones to put the curtains on in the stadium.
Yeah, they really need to do that because that's just out of straight ignorance.
They're on a 2-game winning streak though.
Well, we'll see what happens and how the rest of their season turns out. You know?
Speaking of ending winning streaks, or losing streaks, the Raptors. Let's get into that. They finally won a road game. They were 0-10.
To the Raptors, man.
They were 0-10 before the win on Wednesday against New Orleans, who had like half their team playing. But you know what? Sometimes when you overeat, you gotta take a break.
True that. But you know, my Raptors prediction is looking really good right now. So.
What's the record right now? 5-14.
Yeah.
And what was it? Was it under 30 wins or 40 wins?
30.
No, see now he's trying to switch it.
No, it was 30.
Yo,
we
can go back and play the clip.
It was
again.
30. It was 30.
I said 30.
No, the bet said 30. Under or under.
Yeah, that's what we said.
Over or under.
See, now he's trying
to
switch up the line.
I said they're going to win at least 35.
No, we can go back and play the video again.
We can.
You said 40, man.
No,
I
said
40.
at least 35, but it's going to be a 41.
No, you did not.
Go ahead. Go check it. Go check it. Go check it.
Y'all watched the last time. You know what we said or what TJ.
We'll replay that video again.
Go check it.
And don't lie.
41, at least 35, but they're winning over 30 games.
All I said was we smoke a 2-gram blood.
We'll
if they win 40
replay that
games.
video.
I said smoking 2-gram blood
because see what happened when he smokes too much weed. They forget this.
I said
I
2-gram
remember
blood.
this shit. I've been saying this. 41.
Anyways,
they ain't winning 40 games, by the way. They're still on pace. They're on pace right now for 25. To my understanding. I mean, what?
They don't have the full
games.
team yet.
It's 19
that
games.
has nothing to do
They
with
don't
it.
have
We
the
said
full
that
team
before
yet.
the season started.
Okay,
They
so
don't have the full
so they
team
played 19.
That's not my fault.
So they played 19 games. There's 82 left. So that's what, almost a quarter of the season so far. So they're on pace for 25, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm doing my math right.
Yeah, that means I'm going.
Oh man, I still got 5 games to. I got 5 games to cover under that 30. Man, we did good.
That's right.
They're good. They're good. They're good, man. They're good. That's. I should put more money on that crap. Lemelo, he's been hooping again lately.
They've been killing it.
Is he the most improved? Is he most improved so far?
No.
Does he even qualify as most improved?
No, you know why he can't qualify for that? Your team's still what, like 10 games below 500.
They beat the Bucks though.
Well, the Bucks are just struggling in general. I don't know what's going on with that team. And Doc Rivers might be on the chopping block.
Okay.
But you know what, Doc Rivers, just because he's in these little turmoil situations, he already probably leached on to another job.
I was gonna say they don't even have Chris Middleton back yet, so I wouldn't like fully count out Milwaukee yet. At least wait till like the big three's back and then go from there.
Chris Middleton is past his best years.
But he ain't
getting any better.
He can get you 18, 20.
I don't know if he can do that now.
Oh no, we're dissing.
Come on.
12 to 15.
Nah, everybody. That's an average NBA player. 12
Yeah, well,
to.
that's
D'Angelo
what
Russell
it is
gets you 12 to 15.
Yeah. Nah, Chris Middleton ain't been the same since he got hurt.
Well, let's come back
You think we're gonna turn the clock back to 2019?
Speaking of getting hurt, a lot of injuries so far this season. People dropping like flies.
Paul George.
Yes, he's still doing his podcast. We got competition over there.
And B's hurt again.
Joel again.
Oh,
Zion.
Yep.
John Moran.
He's back. He's playing tonight. He's
No,
back. He's back. He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
What, John's back?
John's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him.
Yes.
He's back and dunking
Stay
on people
healthy.
now again.
Yes. Throwing behind the back dimes.
Yeah.
Literally. It's crazy.
Well,
Like he's
hopefully
never
if
been
he's
in
Luka's
there.
healthy in February.
Luka's up, but you're gonna go resurrect those careers in Dallas. Luke, yes. I'm trying to think who else is out right. There's a lot of people that are out right now. It's crazy. I just said Chris Middleton's out. There's a lot of people that are hurt.
Well, at least Scotty Barnes came back.
Is the Philly season over though with all their injuries, their chemistry turmoil?
I think they should just
Tyrese Maxey called out Joel Embiid.
I think they should just close out the season and just take this year as a L and regroup for next year.
No, I don't think so.
Bro, they're worse than the Raptors.
Yeah, I understand.
They're almost Wizards level.
Yo, they just need to get their chemistry right, man. That's about it.
Dog, you're supposed to do that in training camp.
Get like a 3-game winning streak and they'll be back. They'll be back. It's the East. It's the East. The easiest conference.
I understand that.
Are they better than Milwaukee?
Right now, no.
Did they play each other yet?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I have to see the game first. I have to see the game first.
All I know is the Raptors beat Philly.
That's
so what?
Right there.
So what?
Philly's ass this year. Just pack it
in.
in.
The Raptors lost the Pistons over to a buzzer beater.
Regroup for next year and move on.
Okay, so Philly move on. They will not make the playoffs, Marcus.
It ain't looking like it.
You can make the play-in. It's still the East, fam.
I agree,
so TJ says don't make the play-in.
I think they're capable of, but like, why put yourself through that?
I'll say if Joel Embiid doesn't come back by Christmas, their season's over.
Okay, fine. I say that too.
If he doesn't come back by Christmas, season's over.
At least he can agree with something with his delusional.
Nah, come on now. And speaking of, okay, we'll go on a positive. Hot starts. The Houston Rockets, 14-6. They won their group in the NBA Cup, so they'll be going to the quarterfinals.
They're really overachieving. Good
they're
job,
a mixture. They're a mixture of like they remind me of OKC Part 2, in a way. Like they're young, they're up and coming. They develop their players through the draft pick. I said Sengun would be most improved on the last episode. He had a triple-double the other day. Are we taking them as playoff contenders, or is this just like a fluke run? Eventually they'll cool off, flop again.
I think they'll cool off a little bit, but they'll still make the playoffs. It's a long journey, but
who's their guy? Is it Sengun, Jalen Green, Van Fleet?
I think it's just
Dylan Brooks, the villain.
I think it's just a mixture of just good team chemistry.
Okay.
And under the tutelage of Ime Udoka.
Yes.
A whole lot of players have something to prove on the team.
I agree.
That's why they play so well, especially Fred VanVleet.
I like Fred how he calls out the refs. He's always been consistent on calling out the refs. He doesn't care. He's like, I'll pay the fine.
Sorry,
Did you see the one where he pointed at? Do you see the one where he pointed at all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
was funny.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He's a real one.
And then we'll go to a team that's struggling, Minnesota. Did they mess up on the trade with the Knicks when they gave up Towns for Randall and
because they don't have no locker room leadership over there, because Edwards is not your leader. That dude is way too immature at this point of his career. Like, things can change as you get older and mature more, but it's like, he's your best player, but he's not your locker room leader, and I think you lost that when you had Towns.
I'm going to just say this right now. I think they messed up when they got Rudy a couple years ago. That's where I think it all went bad. Because
been seeing that.
Well, I mean, they only traded Towns because they couldn't trade Rudy.
Yeah. They would have traded
Rudy.
Yeah, that's why they traded Towns, because you had to pay
Who wants $205 million?
For a guy that can only get you like 8 points and 12 rebounds and at least get dunked on once per game.
Well, he gives you 2 blocks. But then again, I'm not going to lie, his defense got a little bit better this.
Well, you have to look at the whole reason why Rudy got his money in the first place. It's because you were in Utah and Rudy had the leverage in negotiations. Because, Utah couldn't lose him for nothing. So it's either you pay him $205 million or you let him walk.
I mean, he's also the reason why the team broke up with him and Donovan Mitchell, because apparently he wanted the ball more. He wanted more plays to be run through it.
Well, if you develop a post game, then maybe you can get the ball more.
Yeah, should be consistent scoring.
But that's a whole different discussion.
Stop bitching.
No.
Who dunked on him and then he threw the ball at him? Who was that?
Did that?
You don't remember that? Someone dunked on him?
I don't remember that one.
And they threw the ball at him?
Really?
I think it was Chris Braun on Denver. The white guy when he dunked on him, and then Rudy threw the ball at him. You don't remember that?
I had to run.
And then Westbrook like ran up on him. Like they stopped the game. Westbrook tried to run up on Rudy.
Oh shit.
Oh, I remember the Westbrook running up on him.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what happened.
Yeah, it's because he got dunked on and Rudy threw the ball at him. Yeah, Rudy threw the ball at him. I think that Minnesota team, they got to blow that up ASAP. As soon as possible, blow it up. I think Randall never wanted to come to Minnesota.
Yeah, he was playing like he didn't want to come.
They're so bad.
They're
so bad. Game? Yeah, I was just going to say it. They're so bad the Raptors beat them.
You see that Raptors game? That last possession, he just gave up and didn't give it to Rudy.
Well, that was karma. That was karma because Randall was trying to ISO and Rudy was posting up Scotty. And then...
The shortest guy on the court.
And then Edwards told Randall and Edwards were like clear out, and then he like moodily walked out the paint, and it was 3 in the key. It was like 3 seconds, and then the next play after that, he fouled Scotty stupidly, and they're all like, "What are you doing? That's a 4-point swing right there. You can't do that in basketball. You can't give up 2 on your end, and then give up another 2 on defense. That's a 4-point swing. That's momentum. That's momentum.
He should have got the ball.
No, because he doesn't have a post move to remember. What was he gonna do?
There was a short guy on him. The shortest guy on him.
It's Rudy. It's Rudy.
Come on now. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Rudy hater, but he's not that bad.
He's so bad. Do you remember in the playoffs with Dallas, they were putting Luka on him?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Because he can't score.
Bro, and Luka, like and they had Luka looking like prime Kawhi.
Yeah, because he can't score. Like he can't score, but like
Luka should never be compared to Kawhi.
But he was like
defense.
literally underneath the basket.
Maybe offense.
Yo, he was literally underneath the basket.
Yeah, he might roof it over the shot clock.
No. He was literally underneath the basket.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm the biggest Rudy hater. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this guy's game, but he should have got the ball.
Yes,
in my opinion,
he should have got the ball. But he would have messed up.
No.
He would have messed up. Somehow he would have messed up.
No, you know what would have happened? He would have got fouled and went to the line and went 1 for 2.
That's still a dub. That's still a dub. That's a dub for Rudy.
You know what? Either way, man.
No, that's a dub.
Either way, he should have passed the ball. In my opinion, he should have passed it.
No, but 1 for 2 is a dub because I was gonna say he would have went 0 for 2.
Nah.
It's like 1 for 2 is good for him.
Okay, we gotta stop hitting on Rudy. Next subject.
Yeah. We gotta move on from Rudy. We'll switch to hockey. Well, actually, before we switch to hockey, I gotta talk about the NBA Cup because it's almost coming to an end. Can the Lakers beat OKC or is it over for them?
Oh my god.
Or is it over? When they lost to Phoenix, I was so mad. I was mad at LeBron. He's a fraud. He is. If anyone says he's in the top 5, they're delusional. He's a fraud. LeBron James is a fraud. I don't care.
That's still putting up some crazy numbers at age 40.
I just want to be clear. Today's 25 counts as a 20 years ago 20. Inflation in scoring.
I can't disagree with that.
So 20 today doesn't mean anything. 25 today is a back in the day 20.
I can't disagree with that.
So, and the way they got blown up by Phoenix, no. And the way Jokic owns AD, no. AD's balling though, don't get me wrong, but every time he plays Denver, that's his dad. Jokic is his dad. Jokic owns AD.
Well, Jokic owns the whole league because...
Not like AD. That guy literally owns AD.
Jokic going to win another MVP the way he played this year.
Oh, yeah?
But I was going to say, I want to get back to this Lakers thing. Is it over for them, though? The NBA Cup. Are they done? Because if they don't beat OKC, they are out.
Then I think they're done.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
And LeBron is not the GOAT. He is not the GOAT. He is not the GOAT. You can't be playing. You can't be playing.
The man is 40 years old. What do you want him to do?
You can't be playing 22 years in the league and have only 4 championships. I'm sorry. I don't even get you to summer school.
Well, he went to the finals. He went to the finals like what? 9 times in a row.
Yeah. And how many did he win?
Okay.
How many did he win? He won 3.
He won 3 out of them. Okay, that's
terrible.
fine.
That's 33%.
Remember,
that's terrible.
Basketball is still a team sport.
That's terrible.
He was still doing his dirt. Minus the Dallas series.
I wasn't even counting that. I wasn't even counting that. No. When he went to the finals.
Minus the Dallas series. Minus the 4-0 on San Antonio series. Everything else.
No. I'm talking about that run where he went to the finals 8 years.
He was still doing his thing.
He went to the finals 8 years. How many did he win?
Okay,
it's still a team sport, is it not?
My point is, he is not the GOAT. He is a fraud.
Oh
the NBA Cup, they should have had that in the bag. If they don't beat OKC, I'm gonna criticize them even more. And I'm just gonna say, you can't compare him to Kobe because he's definitely not better than Kobe. And you know what? You know who's overtaking him? Steph Curry. Steph Curry has overtaken LeBron.
No, stop it.
He hijacked his legacy. He literally hijacked his legacy.
I'm not even gonna comment.
He hijacked
This guy said Steph Curry.
Steph Curry hijacked him.
All right, now we're just gonna change subjects.
No. I'm gonna end it on this. When in the Olympics, who was the closer?
Okay.
You mean a dude that's almost 40 years old? You're gonna expect him to do that?
Who was the closer in the Olympics?
Oh my goodness.
How many rings do they both have? Who has a better winning percentage in the finals? Who has the head-to-head? Who has the head-to-head? Hey! You go with what you got. And
all right.
He's a fraud.
You know, you guys are
unless he beats OKC. If he beats OKC, I take everything back.
You know,
just
you guys are
OKC's a
forgetting
fraud.
a team. You guys are forgetting one team, Cleveland.
What do you mean? We talked about Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland.
In the beginning, last episode. Nah, they hot. They the best.
Yeah,
they're the second best team.
Yo, man.
Like they killing it right now.
Team,
but I still think Cleveland's
going far. They're going far.
No,
the way how they play, they're going far.
You know what Cleveland's gonna do? Be the 2016 Atlanta Hawks.
Oh.
No.
It's so on point though. I can't even be mad at Marcus. That's kind of so
they're
on
the 2016 Atlanta Hawks.
No,
are they better than the Knicks?
Yes.
In a 7-game
series?
Yes.
No.
I don't know.
Yes. I don't think so.
I'll wait till Mitchell Robinson comes back and I'll give you a straight answer then. Are they better than Orlando if they had to run it back?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, they beat Orlando in a set. What was the game? I had to go to game 7.
I was about to ask you that.
I think it can go 7 again.
They'd run back to 7 again if Banchero's there. Only if Banchero's there, they run it back to 7 again.
If they play each other this postseason,
they're better than Miami.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
They're better than Miami. They're better than Milwaukee until Middleton comes back. Until Middleton comes back.
Until Middleton comes back?
I gotta see how it works with Middleton. I said that earlier. But Cleveland's run though with the 15-1 thing, very impressive.
Yeah, good job. Shout out Cleveland, but I still think you're the 2016.
No, I think they're going far. They're going to the finals this year.
We'll see.
In my opinion, I think they're going. The way how they're playing like a complete team.
Yeah, on paper it looks great until playoff matches happen, and you're gonna beat that team 4 out of 17 times.
Can they beat Boston?
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes.
This
and
is why
who's gonna beat Boston? Jared Allen.
This is why he's not on the podcast and he works on the computer.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You know they have no bigs. Boston has no bigs.
Horford?
He's old.
Porzingis?
He's injured.
He's back.
He's injured all
that's
the time.
That's why.
You know, I swear he got injured too.
He's back.
Yeah, just now.
Yeah,
injured.
He's back.
And what happened last year? He barely played. You know?
He played when it mattered.
Oh, okay.
He played when it mattered.
Injured.
He played when it mattered.
Injured. And they didn't even need him.
It didn't even need him. Injured.
He played when it mattered.
Injured.
He plays when it matters. I'll give him that.
No.
He's better than some guys.
Jared Allen's gonna beat them.
He's better than some guys lately.
Jared Allen's gonna beat them.
No,
Zion.
I was gonna say Kawhi. He plays when it matters. Plays when it matters.
Kawhi has to actually play at all.
Yo, shout out to Kawhi, man. Keep getting those checks, Kawhi. Keep getting them checks, Kawhi. We ain't mad at you.
Man, robbing people with no gun.
Yeah. Okay, we'll transition to hockey now. Ovechkin, he was on pace to getting Gretzky's record this year, right? Until he got hurt.
But he's still 3rd in the league with 15 goals.
Yeah, but he got hurt. He was on pace though. I think he had a hat trick in 1 game, or was it 2 games?
Well, like I said, I don't know if he's gonna pass Gretzky this year, but he'll pass him next year.
All right, and then I'll give you something you were right about, Marcus. Edmonton's struggling. You said they would never get back to a finals, and now they under 500. Will they come back to make the playoffs?
Playoffs, they have a chance. You just ain't winning the cup again.
Can I ask you a crazy theory about hockey, even though this is not on our topics, but I just want to go out this. How is Pittsburgh doing in the standings?
They ass.
Hear me out on this. Do they ever trade Sidney Crosby?
No.
Would they? You want to trade him right now?
They should.
Dream scenario?
Will they? No.
Dream scenario? He gets traded to the Leafs and they make a run, and then boom.
Man, you sound like the delusional Leaf fans here.
I'm just saying. I ain't saying they're gonna win. I ain't saying they're gonna win. But could you imagine the publicity?
Hell no.
Hypothetically, could you imagine the publicity?
It'd be amazing.
If Sidney Crosby came to Toronto
and won a cup.
No. That part you're dreaming. I just said if he came to Toronto.
Oh, that'd be headline.
Yes.
Still not gonna happen.
Okay. I just want to say they're so bad that maybe they make a trade for
that sounds great in theory and logical, but no.
No? Damn, I was really hoping for that, man.
Nah.
That was one of my long shots for the year. Like coming to 2025. Cindy to Crosby to Toronto. Okay. And then we'll move to baseball now. Well, before we move to baseball, who are the contenders?
There's one contender. It's called the LA Dodgers going to repeat.
No, not baseball, man. Hockey. We know Dodgers are going to repeat. I said that last episode too. I said they're going to get better.
I think you're talking about...
I said when we were doing the episode against the Yankees, I said the Yankees better win now because they won't win next year because they're going to get better.
Okay. In hockey, yo, that like certain teams are just looking good. Not anybody can win in hockey. It's too early.
Okay, you just need a hot goalie. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, a hot goalie will get you there. Fair enough. Okay, now we'll go to baseball. The Dodgers. Is it over already? It's not even December.
Yep. After that signing they just had the other day,
Blake Snell?
You still have Otane. Still have Mookie Betts. Still got Freeman.
Walker Buehler.
And you know what's even crazier? They could still get Soto.
Bro, he's not pulling a Kevin Durant.
Yo, money talks in this world, man.
The Yankees could give him money too.
Yo, but
he's not pulling a Kevin Durant. He's not gonna go to the team that beat him.
That'd be so crazy if he did it, though.
No, that'd be like
KD.
That'd be worse than KD.
Yeah,
because KD didn't lose in the finals. Give KD that.
Yeah, well, you need
well, that was the finals.
Well, you need
no. In OKC, the finals was when LeBron, the one time LeBron beat Steph Curry.
No, but you know how, like, if they did, like, 1 through 16 seeding, that probably would have been the finals anyway.
Fair, fine.
Yeah, that's why I said it in that way.
That was when the Warriors went 7-3-9, and OKC won, like, 68 games that year.
Yeah, and OKC blew it 3-1.
Yes, we remember that. So, I think Soto stays in New York. Unless you hear about the Blue Jays offer?
Man, stop with the Blue Jays crap. You said this last time. No, he's not coming here.
But they're gonna offer him $700 million.
And especially that our dollar sucks too.
No, but the players get paid in USD anyway.
Yeah, but you have to pay double taxes. He ain't coming.
No, they get paid in USD though.
Yeah, but you still have to pay Uncle Sam and Queen Elizabeth. You gotta pay double taxes living in Canada.
Well, that's why you lease a place here, and then everybody moves back in the winter.
That is true. Well, if you're smart about it.
Everybody does. Who the hell wants to stay here in the winter as a baseball player, especially if you're born in the DR?
We do, because we're stuck here.
Right? We ain't born in the DR. We ain't born in the DR. You think Vladdy's in Toronto right now?
Hell no.
Will they keep Vladdy?
He want to learn English, okay?
Well, he knows how to say "Go Jays," which is all that used to matter. Is he gone? Will the Jays keep him or is he gone? I think he goes to the Mets.
The Jays is gonna pay him.
I think he goes to the Mets. His brother's on the Mets. He's going to the Mets. I'm gonna say it right now, he's going to the Mets.
He ain't going nowhere.
They got a first base position open because Pete Alonso's a free agent. Who would you rather pay, Pete Alonso or Vladdy?
Oh, Vladdy, definitely, but he's not leaving Toronto.
Okay.
Got a Canadian team. They embrace him. He's loved here.
He's leaving.
He ain't gonna pull Kawhi.
What do you mean? Kawhi at least won. Kawhi.
That Toronto team ain't winning nothing.
Okay, so LA's gonna repeat. They got better. Soto, we don't know where he's gonna go. You're saying Vladdy stays. I say Vladdy goes. We'll talk about that after the winter class, after the fall. Is it the winter meetings?
Yeah, winter meetings.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after the winter meetings regarding baseball. Now we'll move to the NFL. Day after American Thanksgiving, Detroit Lions, 11-1. Are they going all the way, Marcus? Are they Eminem in 03 with the lose yourself moment?
No, they're gonna make a deep run.
Lose to Kansas City?
Yep.
Okay. Shout out to the Zebras, aka the refs. That's what I meant by the Zebras.
I think Kansas City has a chance at 3 beating them.
Oh, I think we'll still get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And in the Super Bowl, anything can happen. But
yeah, very true.
Kansas City, my team for a 3-peat.
Well, they were undefeated until they went to Buffalo.
It's going to be them versus Buffalo and Detroit versus Philly.
You don't think Baltimore could crash the party? With Lamar, Derrick Henry?
No, I just don't trust Lamar in playoff moments. He's great in the regular season, and for some reason, something always bad happens to him.
Okay. I want to ask you about this. Derrick Henry or Saquon Barkley right now for the rushing title? Derrick Henry. Saquon Barkley is 75 or 78 yards ahead of him with a game to spare.
Saquon.
And
will both not have more touches.
Will both running backs reach 2,000 this year? They're both almost at 1,400.
No.
Does anyone reach 2,000 yards? I'll give you the betting line.
Saquon by like 2,100.
I'll give you the betting line right. Derrick Henry is 6-1 to get 2,000 rushing yards. Saquon Barkley is literally double your buddy. Because he's almost at 1,400 with 7 games, while Derrick Henry needs 6 games left. And they play each other soon.
Yeah, but in football, you don't really actually defend the other players. So
no, I know. It's just like
anything in that way.
I know. I'm just mean like
it's cool for like media hype, but
yes,
can't guard the person.
No, I know that. That's why I'm asking.
It's just cool media hype.
So you're saying Saquon will take the rushing title and get 2,000?
Yes.
Within 16 games or the 17 game because they added
17.
Okay. And for him to get 2,100 is 3-1. Is that a stretch?
I think that looks pretty good.
And how are the Giants looking after all this, letting Daniel Jones go? Well, they released him officially.
Well, with that team is just in turmoil, then they're just gonna do what they can.
Okay.
They ain't gonna win anything. So.
I mean, they did lose to the Cowboys. What? They did lose to the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys, man?
How about them Cowboys?
Okay, so you said your Super Bowl pick earlier in the year was Kansas City. I said the Eagles.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
Okay, we'll see how that goes throughout the year. And your MVP.
Well, I ended up saying Lamar.
No, right now. I said Joe Burrow. I was completely wrong. That's already gone.
I said Lamar, but yeah.
He can still win. Lamar can still win.
Josh Allen looking really good this year too.
Yes. Can Saquon Barkley win the MVP?
No.
Even if he gets 2,000 yards?
Possibly.
Because last time Adrian Peterson got 2,000 yards, they gave him the MVP. That was the last.
Yeah, but they just like to give it to quarterback. So
no, I'm saying the last non-quarterback to win MVP was Adrian Peterson when he ran for 2,000 yards, and he was.
No, but AP was crazy that year. You had to give him MVP.
Yes, and he was 1 first down away from breaking the yards record.
It's crazy.
Do you think Barkley could do that?
No.
No? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. He's 7-1 to win MVP, by the way, Saquon Barkley. 2 weeks ago, he was 60-1. After that game against the Rams, everything skyrocketed.
Yeah, performances change, and in the NFL, it's a condensed season, so yes, one game can literally change people's perceptions.
Okay, and before we move to the WNBA, the Bills, can they beat KC in the playoffs, or we'll talk about that on our postseason episode?
We'll talk about it in the postseason episode, but still no.
Okay, now we'll transition to the WNBA. Who got the number 1 pick, Marcus?
The Dallas Wings.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know they were a team.
So Dallas Wings have entered the Paige Becker sweepstakes, and we'll see how things turn out for the WNBA season. Because also, South Carolina actually had their first loss in 44 games.
Who did they lose to? UCLA?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, we'll see how the rest of the WNBA season... Already talking about WNBA. The women's college season turns out of... Will they repeat again with South Carolina?
I'm going to say this on the record right now. I think the men's NCAA side...
They have to pick it up now.
No, I think they are picking it up with the prospects this year compared to last year.
Yeah, there was no prospects last year.
Well, now, yeah, they got Cooper Flag. They got a couple players now.
Well, we'll see what happens during March Madness of who we actually learn who these people are.
Fair. Anything you want to add on or touch about this episode right here?
Yes, the Raptors are still going to be garbage, and
selfless.
Like that. And yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just say on the last episode, I talked about the Lakers winning the in-season NBA Cup tournament. It's not looking good for them. If they don't beat OKC, it'll be officially toast.
They're not.
Then I'll blame LeBron, as I always do.
Well, we will learn to accept that. And that concludes this episode of our podcast. We'll see you for the year in review. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Oh, and before we're out, take Saquon to get 2,100, 3-1, and now we are.